Take care of my That's not called. Now, how did that work? All right. You guys don't have to Oh, yeah. I was very surprised to hear the one thing you go back. Yeah. No, I'm sure. I'm surprised you can see. He did say one day, I was like, oh, I don't think to know that you know, like, my goodness. Which I didn't know that. Oh, yeah.
I'll get y'all here.
Now you tell them that.
Yeah.
I don't know the story. I can amazing, right?
Those mushrooms are good.
Yeah.
I had a pile of this kind of stuff in there. I used
Say words.
Guys, maybe to stand up by the screen and I'll put the camera here. So
Oh, the leaves is too short, run, oh, well.
it's not that short. Can I get one of you to be my stand-in so I can focus this and get this right? You just have to come up here and stand. Have you be right there. Drop this down a little bit. Okay. Have to go around and see where you.
How many different? One inside, one inside. Did you ever look at like a pool?
Alrighty. You're both gonna talk, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then let's move this over. You want to do that? Yeah.
One year with her. Yeah.
Back just a little bit.
I think that's as far as your leash will go.
I just need to. Moving out a little more. Might make it. Okay.
Now, if you really, look at your now your table is right.
People hang right here. All right, that gives me a little more. Okay, don't get tangled up in the cord there. All right, I think that's a pretty good shot. What do you think? I'll let her say. What do you think? That's good. Is that good?
Yeah.
Good with that? Maybe higher, one a little more. Okay, I think we're good. Okay. No, we're not. I'm getting that ready. That was ready to go. There in about 5 more minutes.
Begin.
I got a birthday card from the garden center.
Oh, that's good.
I do too. I do too.
Mine was on the seventh. I recognized the handwriting before I saw where it was from.
Thought from a get well garden.
Yeah.
April is not here. It's trying to be good with calligraphy and all this. So that Jane talked her into doing a whole bunch of cards. That's yours.
People calling me up, sending me cards and going out. And my birthday lasted for a week.
That's a bit nicer. It's like, what do you guys do different this year?
Last winter.
I work almost every day. On Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I would ask you to bring snacks, cookies, fruit, whatever. So when people are working, they can stop. Go get some water, get a little snack or something. But, I've got a clipboard here for those days. The last day, Saturday, is when we have our dinner or lunch. So sometimes I want you to bring slides or things like that, that's on here, so. But I pass it around, please sign up. Well, if you love Steve.
Okay, everybody, we're gonna start in about, we're gonna have a little different meeting tonight. We're gonna have a little different meeting tonight, and then we're gonna have a present. Okay. Okay, now everybody's quiet, we can now talk. Okay, we're gonna have a little different meeting tonight. We're gonna have a presentation from two students here in town, and I'll let them introduce themselves on the project that they're working on, a civic project. And then we'll have plant sale activities, and then we're gonna have a very abbreviated business meeting, since we have a certain young lady, where did she go?
I'm right here.
There you are. And have some fun stuff with that, so let's get your last food, if everybody's get the last couple of bites, and we will let you guys come on up and get started.
Hi, everybody. My name is Alice. I'm a junior at Bolingbrook High School, and I've been working on TEDx Bolingbrook Youth with Reagan for a couple of months now. I'm the executive producer of this event.
And hi, I'm Reagan. I'm a sophomore at Bolingbrook High School, and I'm the marketing director for TEDx Bolingbrook.
Speak up for us old people.
The echo is kind of bad on this room. We have the stage group next door, so kind of project out and it's good. Give us your loud voice.
Okay,
You ready?
yes.
So, well, a little overview of what TEDx is has anyone ever heard of a TED Talk?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so TEDx is like the same company, but it's an individually organized event, which means that we had to go through the process of applying for a license to hold this event in our town. But basically, as you can see on the theme that we chose this year is Unveil the Unseen. So we're gonna have performances and talks all related to this theme, but everything is created by teens. This is the TEDx youth event. So yeah, we have 5 teen speakers. They all have a bunch of different topics for their talks. We have performances, and there's also an art gallery. Everything in the art gallery is also made by teens. And yeah, we're also a group of high schoolers from the Bolingbrook area. So that includes Plainfield East High School, Bolingbrook High School, and Eagle Valley High School.
So piggybacking off what Alice said, we're at TEDx Bolingbrook Youth. We're all about bringing ideas to life, created by teens and for teens. So this is some of our other group members, and right now there's currently about 20 of us on the organizing team. Right, or is that including speakers? Okay, there's 20 of us on the organizing team, and we're just all motivated to bring this event to life and inspire others to like open and have like engaging dialogue about topics that they're like passionate about. So that's why our theme is unveiling the unseen, because anyone can talk about anything, so much to explore like around Bolingbrook.
I think our main purpose for this event is just to connect people and definitely just to inspire youth. Because when they're seeing these older teens give these talks and like spend so many months working on this project, it's definitely inspiring to see someone like working for a bigger project, something like bigger than them. So that's our main goal with this. And also just to connect people, just create dialogue, just what's going on in Bolingbrook and the youth side of things.
So our mission is to give teenagers a platform to share their ideas and inspire change. And we want to build a community of young thinkers who are excited to make a difference. So that's kind of our mission statement and our goal leading up to our event.
So why we need you? So because this event is our first year hosting this, we're hoping to have it annually. And have another TEDx Bolingbrook Youth next year. It does cost, of course. We do have some critical costs, of course, including marketing, food, just logistics of the event, like video recording equipment and stage equipment, and team merchandise as well. And we wanted to reach out to Bolingbrook Garden Club specifically because you guys, of course, are a local organization and this is a local event. This is aimed just at Bolingbrook residents because everyone involved with the event is from Bolingbrook. Yeah, we just want to like create those connections, especially between mentors and these younger teens who are looking to kind of expand their role more in the community and learn more about what their place is and how they can help like create impact and change.
Just like Celia, like she's one of our adult mentors, and I do appreciate her so much for giving us this opportunity today. Okay, so I did have a handout and I totally forgot it. So I did email it to Celia to print out for you guys to have a hard copy of this to look at afterwards. So we do have a couple packages that increase in price. So we start with our bronze partner and you get your logo featured on the website under bronze sponsors. Your logo featured in our event booklet that we'll have at the day of the event. A small logo on all TEDx Bolingbrook Youth YouTube videos, and a small logo on the sponsorship screen at the actual event, which is held in Suite C.
Yeah, in the C wing. The actual event will be held here. That's our main venue. We have up to 100 attendees. And our tickets are going to go on sale, I think like April
next
week.
And then for silver partners starting at $500, you get all the bronze benefits. You get 2 complimentary tickets, your logo and a basic partner information like your phone number, your address, in the event booklet. You get a medium logo on all TEDx Bolingbrook YouTube videos and a medium logo on the sponsorship screen at the event.
And then as for our gold sponsor, which would be like our biggest sponsor, donating like stage equipment or like these big items that we're probably going to be using next year. You get all the silver benefits, 4 complimentary tickets, your logo and overview featured on the email marketing chain, which is like our newsletter that we send out to anyone who signs up for it, and our website as well. And a half-page overview in our event booklet that gets passed out to all the attendees. Also a large logo on all of the YouTube videos and a large logo on the screen at the event. And then we're also doing raffles and then little like swag bags to give out. So if you were to sign up to be this sponsor, you would be able to donate 250 branded items to kind of promote yourself or just show what you're about. I know the Garden Club does like seed giving away at the library, so I think that'd be very cool to put in there. And then as well as our raffle, there could be items to put in the raffle that we're gonna do at the event.
Thank you so much for listening to us today. Do you guys have any questions? Yes.
Have you approached the DuPage Township Youth Committee?
No.
I would recommend them as well as the DuPage Township Food Pantry. Pantry could possibly donate one of your large raffle items.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What kind of items are you looking for donations if you're wrapping?
So for that, it's just kind of any merch. Like for example, I don't think you were at like the Rotary mac and cheese fundraiser a few weeks ago, how they have those kind of bags of like, okay, 2 free memberships to this
Oh,
gym or things like that, just like different little like items from their brand, they want to promote themselves, they could put that.
I think the food pantry could probably get another for those TVs.
That's good to know.
When is the event?
June 12th.
Jackie's, the youth meeting is still on,
It's the fourth Monday,
at the same time, 6 o'clock.
yeah, 6 o'clock.
I'm sorry, what did you say it was gonna be about that?
It'll be here in the C wing, so that's just down, like
What's
literally
the date?
June 12th.
It's a Thursday, it's at, what's it called?
Yeah, it's at 5 p.m. We have all of our social media and like website and everything just under the TEDx Bolingbrook Youth handle. So if you search that up, all the information that you need will come up.
Yes, currently we're on Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn.
Mhm.
And then, we have, sponsorship at TEDxBolingbrookYouth.com and then info at TEDxBolingbrookYouth.com. So the info one is connected to our newsletter if you're interested in signing up, and the sponsorship is obviously.
And then all this information just can be found on the website, which is TEDxBolingbrookYouth.com.
Oh, got you interested in doing this.
Well, I kind of joined the team a little later. They had started this event in June and I kind of hopped on in September. I just thought it was really cool that it was like 3 high schools and not just Bolingbrook High School. I didn't know that they all served Bolingbrook students. And I think it's a good idea just to involve even middle schoolers, like just to watch and see what these high schoolers are doing and like what they have the potential to do as a future.
Yeah, and for me, I'm just interested in marketing and I like to make sure that everyone's voice is heard. And I just, I love like spreading the word and this is something that is interesting to me. And I also like listening to that. Yeah.
I think it's an excellent way for you guys to prepare for your careers.
Yeah.
The careers you're getting is really something. And we just did, I'm the chairman of the garden club, and I just want to let you know we're donating $100,000.
Thank you.
We'll see what we'll get.
It's been working since last October, or last June, kind of brainstorming. They get together in the UCAP office right there, and then, it was a vision of an 8th grader, one of the students, and then it kind of spread into the high school, and it's throughout the Valley School District. I feel so privileged to be, I don't do anything, and just because they're underage, some kids are already 16, you have to be an adult chaperone, so that's all I do. So it's all their work, their brainstorming, their work, so very privileged to be involved with them.
Any other questions? Thank you guys for your time.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Mary Ann, is going to check tonight or?
Oh, yeah. What, how much did you say? $300 from the civic budget.
Thank you very much. Oh, let's do a picture of it. So you want to come over here?
Oh, yeah.
You can do that. Okay, let me bring that back up.
We're very planned here.
Mary Ann should be here too.
Keep coming.
Oh, yeah. I'll be in.
Right, cool. We'll get one.
Very well.
Of course, number 2 is coming in. You're getting around.
Okay, just a second. Everybody get some desserts. We get started with the plant sale part of the meeting. Got it in your car? Yeah. Okay. Let's ask. Let's see what we can do. Hey, everybody, for a second. Who still gets these to get work from Dave? Okay. He's got it in the car. Okay. And you guys want to go out and get that while we're assembling? Us too? Okay. So, well, who else needs it? Dan? Okay. All right.
There's a little like plastic one here.
And what was that? Yeah.
And bananas.
And what is it? Process create that fall.
No, you're saying. All right.
Yeah.
I heard. You're getting part of it.
That's gonna be,
Otherwise. Are you going to?
Yeah. I didn't know that.
It's and then I started back in the day.
All right. Everybody gets done. And I think we probably should do the same thing. Like all that food on Wednesday.
All right, everybody. Okay. Comfortable, get your last goodies. I think some more goodies came in from some of the late arrivals, so I saw sliders come in. Rhea, what'd you bring? You brought something.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, sounds good. I thought you'd come in with stuff. All right, if you still want to sign up on the thing, I'm not sure everybody looked at this and said, oh, that's Wednesday. It's on. What? It's a whole week of setting up for the plant site. Whole week of setting up for the plant site. So over on the stage, be on the stage.
And.
Snacks are
So what happened first then?
Yes. Yeah, so if you're interested, I'm sure, Bobby will be contacting you to figure out the correct days, and, because we got almost nobody on Friday, almost nobody on Thursday. I think people didn't interpret that, but at least we got a lot of volunteers. So anybody? All right. Celia, thank you for bringing the two young ladies tonight. Thank you. I think it would be very interesting, and Marianne, thanks for the civic.
Thank you.
Right. Okay, well, tonight we don't have a whole lot of items. We're gonna focus on the plant sale tonight, and turn the camera around. Let's see everybody. So we're gonna let Jan and do a lot of the talking.
I don't mind playing talking.
But I there's a couple of things just to let you see on the screen. First of all, you notice we have our new TV. Yeah, Jackie donated the TV from the township. They haven't got the stand yet.
I know you don't stand too, but.
They haven't put it together yet.
They don't, they're fearful of installing it on the wall because the village of Bolingbrook's building. And she told me they had this rolling plan, so they were just gonna put it on.
Yeah, they just haven't quite got it all assembled yet. So this is the other one, but it's a big improvement over our projections. So hopefully that's good, and by the time we're ready, probably for the June meeting, we'll have the other one ready. All right, couple things on the plant sale first, and then I'll turn it over to Jan. That's the official flyer. Anybody that needs flyers, wants to hand out flyers, anything, give flyers, we'll be sending those out, so you can print them and give them out to anybody that you want.
Or by email.
Or by email, either way. We had Dan, you want to talk about this? I don't need to say this. We're going to talk about the trip to Old House that you guys did.
Oh.
We had fun.
We did. We went to Will House on Tuesday to get veggies for Dennis. And what did we buy?
Vegetables,
Well, tomatoes, peppers,
eggplant,
okay,
zucchini,
zucchini,
couple kinds of lettuce,
kale,
broccoli.
broccoli. What else do we have? That's about it.
He gave us a very organized. Lots of hot
Yes.
peppers. Lots of hot peppers.
And for those that don't know, what's the why that you did this? Because you bought all the small 4-plug type of things. What's the reason that you bought them?
Well, you can buy 4 tomatoes and they're small, and we have a picture here, you can see that, for $1.08, I believe. And so the idea is we bring them back, we put them in bigger pots and so, because they're just in seed starting mix, which is real nutritious for them. So, I think we ended up with 270 or so plants in these little packs, and that was what you saw on that one table. And, so yesterday the crew came over and, we transplanted everything into the bigger 4-inch pots. And, so we have about a month before they're going on the street. Roll that one back down.
Which one?
One other thing we did was Mirage made 8 salad bowls out of the lettuce that we bought. So the idea is that for $1.08.
Jackie's wondering what a salad bowl is.
Okay, no, we grow lettuce in that pot, and you can harvest the lettuce and then come back and, everything, so. We sold 5, I think, last year, and so we had enough lettuce that we bought, and we're gonna add a few things to it, but we're getting the ground or in the pots so that they can grow. And, so you got 4 for $1.08, and we'll sell tomatoes from anywhere from $3 to $5. So you do the math, and it's a money maker for sure. You know, now I gotta kind of babysit the plants for a month, but that table you saw, this is what it ended up to be once we had everything in their own pot.
Where? Okay, you got a grow up?
No. No. You have one?
Probably.
So I have a 4x4 cold frame, and last year we bought one of those greenhouses, so we'll put that up and, everything will be out of the garage soon and open. No, we went a little bigger this year and earlier so that we could, have good inventory on the vegetable side of the plant sales. And I
I
want to
missed
thank,
it because I went to Bobby's house, because that's where usually all the things, I said, I knocked the door or.
I wouldn't know.
I wasn't.
I want to thank, all the girls ladies that participated. They did an outstanding job. It really didn't take all that long, considering
No.
how much we did. So,
And I walked there, so I couldn't, when I found the test, I couldn't walk to Dennis's house.
You were missed.
All right. Sounds good. And we also have other vegetables that we have people grow. Who's growing vegetables? Bill's there. How many does Bill have?
A couple dozen already, we've got it on the cold frame outside already, and they're about.
Okay.
Very nice.
I have,
But it starts in the basement, you know, we've got the heat fans and the grow lights down there.
All
very nice. Yeah, yeah.
all right. I have about 60 hot pepper plants that are under grow lights and about 120 heirloom tomatoes that are under the grow lights that are about that tall. And let's see, Annalise, are you growing stuff this year?
I got a late start, so I'm not really.
Okay, anybody else?
You got kids, that's enough.
Okay, but we'll have plenty and I'm sure we'll be buying some more at Old House as we see what we need as we get closer. Okay,
And just as a top of that, if we don't sell everything, we have many, many opportunities to donate. People at the village picnic love seeing us because they remember the large peppers and tomatoes that we sometimes have left over.
and Bill, you're doing sunflowers again this year, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll have, what, 100 sunflowers for all the children that come to the plant sale? Okay. I know that's a giveaway. All right.
Actually,
If
speaking of
anybody needs
giveaways,
any daylilies, I have plenty at the house. Well, if you want some for your garden, just get in contact with me.
Pots and give them away, and
I probably got 50 plants.
taste of all here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do that?
have
yeah, definitely.
cartons in the yard.
Speaking of, don't giveaways, Annalisa, continue.
I'm not sure where you're going.
Annalisa, bless her heart,
Oh,
has
yes.
been in contact with Contigny, and so she's been getting little plugs, I guess that's the word to use.
Yeah, so we've potted up a bunch of them in March and a lot of people adopted, so they're kind of distributed among club members. And then last week or the weekend before, they had another giveaway, so then I do have some plants here, if anybody would like, then Jan shared some pots. So if anybody would like to pot them up and kind of babysit them, they could be either for the giveaways or they could be sold depending on, you know, how you want to use them. Yeah, so there's some gazinias, some petunias, and some celosia.
And the idea is that these will be giveaways to the bombs.
And they love giveaways.
Okay. Well, since Annalisa's on the floor, you want to talk about the seed seed thing right now?
So this year has been a great year for people getting seeds from the seed library at Fountaindale. So then this year was different because not only are they sharing seeds through the display in the lobby, but they're also doing it through the bookmobile. So this year we've gone through at least like 1,100 seed packets, which is a lot. That's more than we did the year before. It's the whole time that it's not even made yet, you know, so that's a lot of seeds. So to that end, we do have a seed packing event. You're available this Sunday from 2 to 4 at the Bolingbrook Historical Museum. We pack up seeds, so pumpkin seeds, there's some zinnia seeds, some seeds from Maria about some wildflower seeds. Thank you for that. Yeah, so everyone's welcome, and you know, we'll provide all the packets and envelopes and labels and things like that.
I'm sorry, what time did you say?
From 2 to 4 at the Bolingbrook Historical.
Thank you.
All right. Then I put together some, Bobby suggests this, and these are some pictures of plants. We have about 900 plants that are in the ground over at the Reimers, perennials that are in the ground, all potted, buried last winter or last November. In fact, those two young ladies helped us to do that. That's how we got to meet them the first time. This picture was about, I'd say 2 weeks ago, of some allium. We've got chives from 2 weeks ago, some heuchera, and that's the same allium 2 weeks later. So they're definitely getting tall. Everything's starting to sprout, and once we schedule getting them out of the ground, then you'll really see how much things sprout. Okay, and Dennis has gone. You want to talk about tables? First, you want to say anything about the tables over there at the Reimers?
You're building new ones, right?
Yeah, we have 2 more pallet tables to build. We're gonna have 22 tables, and I figure you can get about 48 on the table. So we'll, Jane, you'll talk about that. And you're thinking about what we're doing.
Yes.
Okay. And
Yeah, that's my next project.
Okay.
Once I get my taxes done.
Sounds good. And he has, Dennis has a list of all the plants, which is this inventory list. We have labels. We're doing the marketing labels. We've got those pretty much all done with some initial pricing. You're going to talk about it. I won't steal your thunder. Let's see, anything else? We're going to look at sign up, how to volunteer. Jan, maybe that actually is, you want to talk about, what do you want to say about the schedule and,
Well, Linda's gonna explain our new system because
Okay.
I'm still learning that.
you want to bring that up?
Actually, why don't you back up and since you're on pricing, show us the labels or whatever, so Jan can talk about that.
Let's see. Get that one.
If anybody worked last year, the plant sale, we had this distinctive impression that sticks, which is how we used to price things, were moving around all on their own and prices were changing. So we thought, we've got to do something different.
It's a big file.
Oh,
I didn't sync it before the meeting.
oh, there you go.
Let me make that just a little bit bigger. How's that?
Not bad.
Okay.
In general, the labels just like last year, would you say, Jan?
We're actually putting a price on the label this year. There's no more sticks. Whoever helped last year, we had sticks. And we had a lot of problems with sticks, people trying to get a $20 plant for $3. So we're not having that this year. We are putting the price right on the label. If our committee, Marianne, there's nobody else, but anyway, if, when they're getting the plants out of the ground, If they see that it should be higher or lower, there will be a white sticker, a little, which you're making those too. It's gonna go right over that price. So if it's $8 and you think it should be a $10 point, that's up to you guys. That's your choice. Where's Becky? Where's Becky?
She left.
Okay. Well, anyway, that's our plan for this year. Hopefully it will work. And when you guys start doing Mary Ann, Bobby, Massey and Becky, like towards the end of our day, sometimes they're gonna lower the prices. There's gonna be a color sticker with a price on it that you guys can go ahead and change. That's our plan for this year. Hopefully it's gonna work better than we've done in the past. I gave Ron all the sheets back, so we're gonna work on that. The 19th of this month, we're gonna try, hopefully the weather is good, we're gonna try to go over to the Reimers and dig plants out of the ground. We haven't got a date yet of when we're gonna actually clean and all that, but we are gonna try to get them out. On the 21st and 22nd of April, Monday and Tuesday night at 6:30. Thanks to Cecilia here. We're gonna be at the museum stuffing envelopes or labels. If we, on Monday, we won't do Tuesday. I don't know if we're gonna make 900 in one night. So she's arranging for us to be there. We're gonna have a new thing this year for volunteers. It's called Sign Up. I'm still learning how to do it. But Linda has helped me and she's gonna hopefully kind of explain how to do this.
If anybody's done Sign Up Genius with their kids, same idea, it's a competitor.
Do that? I do. Let me reshare that thing so it's on the screen.
Okay, on the down live stream.
Yeah. Okay.
You can go back up to the top. Some of this might look familiar because it's the same idea that we were trying for the March, April, February, and also food sign up. And some people have seen this and some of it is all brand new. So that's why we thought we'd walk you through it so you guys would not feel intimidated. I know there are those in this room who go, computer, not over my dead body, I'm not touching that. So we wanted you to feel a little bit more at ease with this. And again, if you're really not comfortable, we can assign or put your name down and what have you. What's really nice though is you get rid of the middleman. Ron, if you bring up the food.
Food one?
Mhm. And for today. You'll see that some of you knew to sign in and some of you didn't know, but I have, kept an eye on the emails and go ahead and pick one. And
Pick me.
and what I tried to do was, as I found you, I saw the email, I said, oh, I'm gonna bring stuffed mushrooms, or I'm gonna bring cookies or whatever. We would just put you on there so that if somebody was looking, they could tell what was listed and what have you. And so that's why this may look a little familiar. And we'll probably do the same thing with Bobby's list for May. Because what's nice is, whoops, it's alive. Because what's nice is, if something changes, you don't have to go print another copy. It's there. The software is smart enough that for those of you who had actually signed up ahead of time, it will send you an email and say, oh, don't forget, you promised to bring such and such. So it's like a nice little way of keeping track.
Email and or text, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So now let's go to our volunteer part. Oh, actually, you know what? Go back one more. I just realized something. And so it's the top. This particular section is only for us members. We have a link that Ron put into the newsletter or the notes that he sent out this morning.
Mhm.
that link you can bring up anytime and that will get you there. If one of the DUCAP volunteers wanted to see it, we would not give them this link because they're not interested in what we do for food. They're not interested in our seed, but they will be helping us with the volunteer list. So we have a link that they'll get separately that lets them just see the volunteer list. So that's the difference, but this is the same link or whatever, so no surprises. Okay, now back to volunteer.
And this is also the same system that all of the 90 people that have purchased plants, the annual plants in advance, they'll be using this to schedule their pickup day. Not this particular instance, but the same system.
Yeah, that's how we got used to using it because it works so well with them. Okay, go ahead to number 2, volunteer. So now if you're, oops, go back a little bit, you went up too high. Okay, so you choose to look at the volunteer list. And what we have here is we've tried to pick and post everything that we think we need volunteers for. Be they members, non-members, there's really no distinction as far as we're concerned. I doubt I have any young people coming to the Garden Expo at the library, but they could. Some of the other things you see there, you can see the dates and the time. Ron, if you go back up to the top, we'll just show them that, okay, where the little calendar is.
You can look at the.
Yeah. What's nice is it reminds you of things. It tries to be smart. Now, those are all the openings and that, the blue spot. Yeah, you got one in.
Yeah, like I have a spot. Like I could pick my spots. I don't have a spot.
Yeah, maybe it's on May, so whichever. Depending on how you logged in, maybe that's one.
That's
It's not
true,
any, but it'll keep track and it'll remind you. So go ahead and go back down. And let's just pick one that you're likely to do, dear. What would be?
Oh, probably pulling pots from the yard.
Okay,
So
we're gonna sign Ron up now, and this is the same steps you guys would do if you were doing it for yourself. Oh, that's right. You hadn't signed in.
Right. So, and you don't need an account for this. If you have Google, or if you have an email address, just put in your email address. If you have.
We do have you in, so it'll recognize you.
And so I'm going to select me. And
And I think too, under we did, each day, event, whatever we're having, we put in a description of what was involved.
Right.
So you kind of get an idea of what that particular, like pulling the plans, what we do with that. So we try to put in like a little description, so when you click on it, you can see what is involved for that particular thing.
if you
And
want
some have, we do have some that have a lot of like so many volunteers, say 10. Some we only need 10 for, but we're welcome as many. And we can change that too, so if people are signing up, it doesn't mean that we're only gonna need or want that many. We can, you just sign up for whatever you wanna do.
And in this case, pulling pots from the yard, we tentatively said 10, we probably need about 10 people, and that's what's scheduled. So I'm gonna pick a spot, and if you check the checkbox down there, it will send you a text message the day before you're supposed to do that to remind you. Now I'm in the system, and it gives you the description we were talking about, tentatively scheduled. Bring gloves, wear gear for gardening. You might get dirty. Some volunteers will pull pots, others will move pots to their assigned table locations. And we're going to, any comments, you can do that. And you can pick other days, other events. When you're in here, you can sign up for as many things as you'd like to sign up for.
You can even come back because you just realize, oh, I have a birthday party. I can't go that day. Okay, we can, you can erase your position.
Okay. Anything else on this?
Questions? I mean, like I said, if you've seen Sign Up Genius for the kids, that helps a whole bunch, but I know it is something different, so.
Is there, I can't remember, we don't have specific time, it's like the whole day thing, it's not specific times.
As we get closer, we'll have a specific time.
Like the stuff marketing labels, we figured that was 6:30 to 8:30.
Right.
You'll see that on the time. right?
Right.
The Wold House trip, 8 AM to 4 PM. It's pretty much the whole day
It is
for those that want to go down
That's
to
the
that.
24th of April.
Yeah, so we put, I think, when you guys made the list, you put the times as best we know them at this
Correct,
time.
yeah,
But if, let's say, for example, go down to May,
May 5th.
one of the- yeah.
So let's do May 6th. How's that?
our goal was to go 10 to 5, 10 to 6 each day. But maybe that's not real. Maybe it needs to be, for whatever reason, we need to have somebody there at 9:30. So we can make a change on the schedule and it will send out a note to everyone saying, oh, by the way, this is now changed, blah, blah, blah. And if it's a problem, you can let us know. And, or like I said, if you have to cancel, it'll tell us. It lets us know that so-and-so canceled their assignment. So it's very, friendly that way.
So how do we send, if we want to invite the other nonprofit organizations to volunteer, how do we send?
I will send you a link/invitation, that's what they call it, for them, so that they, Cap Gals and anybody else who wants to, who's not a member can participate. I'll make a note now, so I don't forget. Any other questions? Like I say, it's not bad, but it can look a little intimidating at first.
And what? And there's a lot of pieces, for those that haven't done, who has not done the point of sale before, worked at the point of sale? Jackie, Dave. You guys worked at the-
There,
They've
they've been
been
on
there.
the other side.
So-
And we got good customers we're losing over here.
So it looks like there's a lot of time there, and there is, because, we tried to not do this like we used to do when we did the tent, trying to do it all on Friday, and, basically, it was a killer, and we've grown from those days, with what we do. So we've kind of stretched it out the whole week and made it so that what we think is a logical sequence of events based on deliveries from vendors that we're getting, assembling the equipment, marking the plants, sorting them, getting the orders together for everybody for the online stuff, and then getting all the perennials marked. That's one of the reasons that the committee made the decision to try to price the perennials in advance on the labels, because that's always a big whole day effort with 900 perennials to price. And they aren't going to be perfect, but they're our best guess based on what we know, and you guys have researched so far.
And to be honest, none of us are getting any younger, and we don't work this hard at our regular jobs, I hope. So this way, you kind of pace yourself, and it doesn't seem quite as painful. Even though I will admit that come Saturday afternoon, everybody's tail is going to be dragging a little bit, but it will be fun.
Okay, Dan, any other things you want to show, or? The key thing is we need to be off stage, by Mother's Day noon. So I have a couple people.
We did.
And we did do that.
You went back for the rest of the stuff Sunday, but we had it all cleaned up, swept, everything.
Yeah.
And we were over at Reimer's taking all the plants.
Yeah, well, that was on Saturday. We actually need to pick up any remaining items, because I think the group that was rehearsing next door is doing a stage production, starting the following week. So Dave wants us to make sure we're off the stage so we can get the floor polished and all that stuff. So, and I think I've got people lined up for that Sunday already. But anyway,
And you got a lot of Monday helpers, which is great. So
Yes.
thank you to those strong family members who said, oh, yeah, I'll come in.
Yes. thank your brother-in-law, Maria. He's already contacted me. All right.
I
Well,
think
That's it, yeah.
I think that's it for now.
Okay.
Because our next big thing is the 19th, and then the labels, and then Wool House. So that's, I think that's it.
It's just
for now.
rolling along.
Okay, who's going down, who's interested in going down to Wolf House?
Going to Old House for shopping. You have to,
Dating,
the 24th, it's a Thursday.
um,
During the day, yes, it's a work day, sorry.
yeah.
And it's usually, I mean, you guys, what time did you guys leave this?
We went 9 o'clock, we went at 9, it takes about an hour to get there, and I think we did that about, we were there at 7 last year, but I think everybody got there about 10 last year, so.
Yeah,
And then just get everything, whatever.
if it helps, Jackie, we're going again May 5th. Because we got a good opportunity in the Old House. They will let us buy and shop, and they'll deliver it the next day. And all those hanging pots will look much better in their hands than ours. Okay,
It is a really fun day.
I've been there once before.
Okay.
So,
yes,
Yeah.
and we always celebrate this adventure by having lunch at a little restaurant there in town, so that'll be part of it
You
too.
guys ate at US Cafe? This
USA.
USA Cafe? Yeah.
Is there anywhere else to go?
I don't know, it's wonderful.
Sounds good. All righty, and I think the one thing that's different this year is that second shopping trip on the 5th.
Yeah,
Yes.
That'll be kind of the, one of the things that we found from Wold House, historical, or do you want to talk about that?
no.
I-
Nothing about it.
Right. Historical was that when we bought a lot of plants from Ted's, and we have over $5,000 in sales, the online sales. So we almost doubled our physical number of sales. I think we sold 40 some odd last year. We almost have 90 this year. So we have a lot more online sales to put together orders. Most of that is ordered through Ted's. There are some specific items that we know Old House covers. And the nice things about Ted's is that everything we ordered by the 15th of March is in a greenhouse reserved for us. It's nobody else's stuff. It's all pre-sold for us, pre-grown for, based on what we ordered. Wold House doesn't have that concept. It's kind of a free-for-all. So when they sell out of something and they replant, and we've tried this with them one time, we wound up getting very, very small plants that weren't very sellable, and then we had to kind of go back on the market and buy things closer to retail. So that was a little painful. So when we go down on the 24th, we'll be buying perennials, we'll be buying some of the fill items that we know Old House has that were pre-ordered, and we may buy some speculation items that we think will sell really well based on past sales. And then on the 5th, it's go down and get and we'll bring all that stuff back with us on the 24th. The one on the 5th will be a smaller group go down, and they'll be buying some plants for the village planters, the consumer, the planters here out on the community center. They'll be buying those. They would be buying probably baskets.
Yeah.
Any
That's
baskets, yeah.
What'd they say, 100,000 baskets that they had?
Currently, yeah.
Currently, they'll be buying some additional baskets. But the nice thing is, Wold House will then bring a truck up there and deliver all of that the next day. So we don't have to bring that stuff up, or have to babysit it for 2 weeks and let it get, worry about water.
And that's what we discovered was we can babysit vegetables, which is why Dennis has his garage full. We can handle the perennials, but annuals like your lithiums and marigolds are fussy as a son of a gun.
Yeah.
And if they are not getting babied like they need to be at the greenhouse, nobody will want to buy them. And that happened to us one year when we tried it. So we thought, okay, get them on Monday. That should be just enough time that they'll look still peak and beautiful still on Friday and Saturday. So that's the thinking. Hopefully, we're right.
So did I hear you right that on the 24th, you're gonna bring stuff back? But on May 5th.
They've already said they will deliver for us.
There'll be a smaller amount of stuff on that May 5th thing. It's kind of the
And I
fill.
know
No,
the
there's-
township-
What's that?
Yeah, you can come with us, yeah. No, what you should say there is it's less people, but it's a lot of stuff. We're still gonna have a lot of
A lot of
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cause we will have a nice easy shopping list. We need this many marigolds, this many, and a zillion hanging baskets. Everybody loves hanging baskets.
I mean, we're paying a flat rate, so if there's, what, $70 for the truck? So if if there's things that just bring your checkbook and we'll just mark your stuff and your list and
They'll load it up.
they'll load it, it'll all be on the truck, and then when it gets delivered, you can come get it. That's what Maria's doing with the,
We usually have a party on that day for the seniors, because that's the goal line. So I don't know how many staff members I can spare, that's why I said, like, this got to go.
Yeah,
Are we going to have it? The Chicago canceled it, yeah.
Why did they
There's
cancel?
nothing to celebrate because they're worried about ice. They're
Worried
worried
about
about.
ice.
oh, yeah.
It wasn't mentioned, to find a better word, so.
A lot of sponsors back out, so they.
Or three other ones, yeah.
and her thing.
Yeah.
Okay,
I think that's it.
Maria.
I just wanted to be here, so thank you.
I saw that. Sounds good. Thanks.
I know.
But,
Oh, first time you're here, yeah.
yeah, I haven't shared that to the group yet, so we can get that up. All right.
It's almost 8, so
Almost.
hurry up.
Dennis.
I just wanted to add something about, pulling the pots out of the ground. And, every label's got an SKU number on it. And what we do is, and a lot of pots are, like all the same kind of stuff might be all together with. But you call out the number, we'll say go to table 8. And that's how we get everything. So once it's all out of the ground, it's all sorted by table. Okay? And so I got the list and all my massage and assigning plants to the tables and stuff like that. We did it last year in a little over 2 hours. We have more plants this year, so it might be 3 hours, but it really goes quick. And you brought your grandson last year, or 2 years ago, or whenever.
Yeah.
He had a ball there, so I mean, that kids and stuff, we're just talking about small ponds and stuff. There's some walking involved and everything, and we do try to put the stuff in the carriers and all of that, but, and it just makes it more efficient. It's not real hard to do. And it goes pretty quick, so.
Good.
19th of,
Yeah.
Maria.
Other than, what I'm worried about, other than that, it's gonna be great, as always, and it's always, it's to checking out. I was there last year.
We're working on that.
I know we've been talking about it, it's been 11 years.
It was.
And I try to, I try to like that so that people aren't conscious, so that. Never. You got it. I mean, you have to find it at the garden,
Well, you were,
Trying to.
but we already talked about that issue, so it's in the works.
I'm gonna do this.
I know you are, you're gonna be the cheerleader again, right?
Well, I'm gonna help no matter what. Yeah. We've always broke right on feet, it's just that. I just
Yes,
remember
it was.
Generations that get happiness, so it's like I had crazy. Do some cheers, I mean, I was cheerleading, but I was saying all about gardening, and it's just that waiting in the line, there's not, it's not, it's not.
It was that bottleneck, because
If there's not a breeze, and
Right.
there's no air flowing, you get,
yeah.
Okay, yeah, we've got, there's a couple of things. I
Yeah,
mean,
we have a few
we're changing
ideas.
how we hook up to the Wi-Fi, because that's what got us off last time is we had the Wi-Fi, village Wi-Fi drop on us a couple of times, which knocked all our printers offline. So we're fixing that. They've redesigned the corral form. This pricing stuff will eliminate the sticks, so there's less corral work. And we're gonna have a training session, which isn't on the schedule yet,
Right.
for a combined training session for corral and cashiers. Because they have to work tight together to make sure that it works. We're gonna pattern a little more after what the Arboretum does, where there's an intake corral person, there's an outtake corral person, and there's slightly different roles. And but
You just gotta.
yeah, we just have to schedule, that'll be scheduled in the meeting.
Yes,
Likely,
yeah.
and we're gonna have it'll be most likely here or the library, and we actually wanna bring one of the cash stations, we'll have like a walkthrough, there'll be somebody that pretends to be a customer, we'll have each role that's there so that you can see this, because that's where we stumbled last time, when we walked through it, we were missing something and we didn't catch it for about a half an hour. That's crossed the lines. So we're gonna fix that this time, I hope.
So whoever's volunteering for cashier or corral, you will be in training session.
And the other thing is, there, with 90 people, normally we get about 250 to 300 people coming to the sale. Most of those 90 online orders usually are also buyers. And when they pick up their order, they can shop. So they won't be shopping most likely on Saturday, because they usually don't come back a second time to shop. But that kind of takes some of the strain off of the Saturday people. But we may get more people. You know, we are the nice thing is now that we're chamber members, we're gonna do a mass mailing to all the chamber businesses. So we'll see if
Never know.
that gives us some more. Let's see, two other things. You guys, this is Charles and Jan Ivy. You might remember them from last year for the lawn art. You're gonna be joining in with lawn art. Right. Just that. And we've talked to the Conservation Foundation. We are gonna have rain barrels. They'll go up on the website next week. Similar, but they're slightly higher because we're actually going in the village sponsored one, because we're gonna have delivery. So we'll deliver it to people's houses as long as they're in Bolingbrook. So I think we'll have $90 instead of, and we're having the work booth guy.
We're having the group guy.
Yeah.
He will be at, exactly, yep, he will be at our plant sale too.
So. Yes, Jackie.
I just wanted to mention that over at the Isle Shea Museum on Romeoville Road in Romeoville, the Smithsonian Gardens Pollinator Investigators exhibit is going on now through June 22nd during the hours they're open, which is like 9 to 5 or something. And I just want to encourage people, if they're interested in learning more about pollinators. I've been so tempted to clean up my yard, and I am respecting waiting for the 5 days and 50 degrees. Yeah, just really difficult.
Sounds good.
I want to get out there and clean.
Yeah, you're ready.
Sounds
Yeah.
good. And are they gonna have the native plant sale over there again this year?
So these multiple plant sales, and what we found, and the fundraising arm of the Forest Preserve announced that earlier this year. Because there are so many other organizations holding plant sales, that we are just gonna have one. And it will be in the spring. I can't remember the exact date, but it'll be May, June. And it'll just be the one, but they'll have the online ordering system as well, like we've always had. But we're down to just one instead of 3 or 4.
Okay. Well, there's a lot of I think we have probably about 150 native plants that came from that sale. That we have Shasta daisies, we have
Native rudibeckias.
And native coneflowers, and there were
Olivine.
and the monarch plant,
Oh, the butterfly.
butterfly weed, yes.
Yeah, I love the butterfly. We'll get my own yard.
All righty. Any other plant sales, Maria?
Oh, you kind of close.
Okay, we're not gonna have much business meeting. The only other business meeting, I was gonna just bring up the treasurer's report. Let's see. Dennis, would you like to walk us through that?
He's busy.
Oh, caught him.
Are we ready?
We are ready. Is that big enough?
Okay. I was just doing some treasure.
No,
Nothing.
that's too big.
I got everything all caught up. It was, interesting to say the least. Anyway, right now with our two checking accounts, we're sitting on, about $14,400. So we have plenty of cash to, pay wall house and stuff like that. And actually, some of this money, and Ron indicated we've had over $5,000 in sales. And the number that I see is less the commission per square. So that money is included in there. And rather than itemize each individual entry, there are probably 12, I just summed them all together. And so in the month of March, we had $3,155 in sales. But then you add that to February, we had 1,531. So, and then there's been sales in April too. So we really surpassed what we've done in the past on the pre-sale for the plant store, which is good, and that's nice profitable business. So that's about it for the moment. I think Ron mentioned that we did join the Bolingbrook Chamber of Commerce.
Yes, we did.
And, just in passing, and it's the only thing I'm going to say about porch pots. Ron comes and says, well, Dennis, we're going to have access to all these commercial companies in Bolingbrook. What do we need to increase? And the porch pots we sell.
You might need more employees there.
A thing about insulation. So anyway, that's where we're at, and I enjoy the plant sale. I'm looking forward to it, and I hope that we exceed 15,000 in sales there this year.
Good goal.
May I please, what was the fee for the joining the chamber?
225.
225. And there's a whole, I'll send that, I don't have the paperwork yet, but that lets us go to meetings, so you could go to chamber events and things like that. So I'll be sending that out once I get all those emails. So,
Is that under a nonprofit? or-
yes, it is.
Yes.
That's under the nonprofit. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Ron, I did check. Earlier this year, they said they were gonna have one sale. No sales this year.
Oh, the native plant?
Yeah,
Oh, really?
it's run by the Nature Foundation of Will County. It's the fundraising arm for Service. And because of all the competition, apparently in the last couple of months, I'm no longer on that board anymore. But because of the competition, they've decided to withhold the native plant.
Okay. Well,
So
too bad.
that's an area that we could get into now.
Yeah, definitely.
And not really be competing with anything immediately around us.
Yeah,
That's good.
there's a lot of
Good
interest in native plants. no
Yeah.
doubt.
Very, very much so.
Okay. Can I get a motion? Any questions on the treasury report?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I get a motion to approve treasury report? Patty? And seconded by Tom? All in favor? Any opposed? I'm gonna oppose it sometime just to contrary. Okay. All right. That is.
We have prizes.
Okay. Marie. What's that? I'm sorry. Yeah. Have not. I would like to say short and business meeting tonight, but if you wanted to spend, actually, I'm gonna ask Dennis one thing. Dennis, do you have enough, do you have your volunteers for Saturday?
No, I have one.
You.
No, I have, Patty Frank
Okay.
is gonna, she and I worked there a couple of years ago, so we're. Anybody Saturday from 10 o'clock to 1 o'clock at the library, we have a table set up.
I'll do it again.
And,
I will leave like by 12:30.
okay, that's fine.
I can come for a couple hours, it'll be an extra.
Okay.
I don't go into.
Yeah, that'll be enough.
Okay.
Again, it's a chance for us to meet the public and, actually, we picked up a few members along the way. In the past years and stuff.
Do you take the
I'll
flyer?
be there at, I'll be there at 9:30.
Okay.
Setting up, they open the doors at 10. And, actually, probably, I'm looking forward to seeing our little friend from the bird seed place in Joliet. That was our wild, yeah, she usually is there. So,
Birds on Monday.
and also, Mr. Cole from the Historical Society usually represents them, so, you know, we're getting friendly with all these people.
And we have a draw, we'll have a draw, not a drawing, but we'll have a sign up sheet, so we get people to add to our mailing list. We have flyers that are printed up for the plant sale. We have the bookmarks that, Linda had done, like we used last year, that give the plant sale info on it and the club info. We have, seeds, wildflower seeds. There's, I think you're bringing, what, 100 packets of wildflower seeds? And we'll
And
have,
yes, I have seeds for Sunday too.
yes. And we'll have membership, information courtesy of Bill. And, I think that's everything that we'll have. So, okay. Maria, Arbor Day.
So, of course, President Store confirmed that Garden Club will be attending an attendee for Arbor Day on the 26th Saturday, 7th on Friday. 11 to 2, the attendees are going to be Garden Club, Arts Council, the Arts Museum, got the Film and Nature Center, yeah, we're gonna be there. Farms computer. We have a representative that's going to be borrowing, taxidermy butterflies that are in the, from the film museum. Saturday, some reading, thank you so much. With, and Lisa and in the public works forestry has more of that. It's been really fun, a lot of raffles. So, Mayor and Village of Bolingbrook and the Special Events Commission is definitely counting on the Bolingbrook article, because I have you guys too, because I remember, fees is definitely something that I really want to see in that raffle. People talk about that hanging basket all the time, how beautiful it is, and how it's presented when it's delivered. The friendly person, whoever delivers it, it's always a nice thing to hear, so. Then the other thing that's happening for, is that prior to, or is that after our meeting?
It's before.
Okay,
Before.
that's great.
Yeah.
And then
that's
after
good.
that, make sure that following weekend is the same location. Will County Green, we are doing that electronic recycling, you have to set up an appointment. If you order a pass through with Bolingbrook Garden Club, like you should, but if you order Rainbow, Rainbow will be available, but you have to set up an appointment, we'll be out there, on May 3rd. And, because it's not April 30th, I will be one of the presenters at Ashbury's for the. Shot. So it's like a 20 slide, 6-minute, 40-second presentation. And I'm just gonna myself on the field, so I was asked by, Mark Strip, director of my field to do it. And
Sounds good.
Sounds
and
good.
I invite you, so $50 a person, you get a free drink, and there'll be other presenters as well, but it's really fun. I've seen it, it's just a community, and Sarah should be in it too, so everybody can be in it, Ron should be in it, anybody here should be in it, but, yeah, I'll be sweating bullets, but then I think I'll get over it. I'm just happy to be back and all my fellow guys and guys. Gardens. Thank you. Feeling fine.
Good. I think we've had lots of people that had events. Bill's back tonight. So that's good. Pam's back with us tonight. So, yeah. Yes. So glad you're all back. All right. Any other items? Otherwise, we're going to turn to a slightly different, wait a minute.
Yeah, you didn't hear, Ron's announcement earlier, so I have the work for who. The work to do for a bunch of order. Fortunately, there's no existing list of who ordered exactly what. So I know I gave some people theirs already, but I have it in my car. If anybody here would get the message and like there's stuff tonight, if not, I'm just. My wife was the one that actually did it.
Well, that's true, God bless her.
That's right. She's in the hospital with her mom right now, and her mom was in the hospital, so testing them.
Oh.
That's why I'm just late, I apologize.
That's
No problem.
All right, thanks Denise for doing that. Yes.
Mary Ann, you had something?
Okay, yeah, I just wanted to thank everybody who
Oh.
contributed extra to the, our project with the page pantry. And I got a basket there and, I got a list there of what's, we should buy for the next month. And it has mostly like for children's items for the summer, like sunscreen and, small toys. And I've got some lists there, but thank you for helping out with that whole basket full.
Yeah, we've got that. If you have any other items, we have yellow bins full. The yellow bins up at the door are also contributed items, so you have a bunch of stuff.
Carlo.
Got a carload.
Your Facebook present very, very good. This is a lot of, I know, a lot of people, you don't really want to a lot of money. I said, "Why?"
Good.
Yes.
We did get a thank you, man, from them, I think it's on Facebook, so. I have it on. Oh, no, I guess not. If it comes back, I'll let you.
Okay. All right, then, can I get a motion to adjourn the meeting?
It came back,
It came
the
back.
light bulb.
Uh-oh.
Light
That's
bulb.
an option, you think?
Okay.
Yeah, there's a box over here on top of the yellow bin. It's got a 15 watt LED lamp bulb. 15 watts in one of these is equivalent to 100 watts. And they're energy saving. Ron and I were over at a pantry last Friday and ComEd was there. And they were giving out cases of these.
Wow.
So I grabbed one and so don't forget to grab a couple bulbs on the way out. And once you're, yeah.
Yes. I have a couple of, I have 3 cases that we picked up. But they might be-
Once you put them in, it could be 10 years, so that's worth it for me.
Yeah. And Dennis, you also got a nice note back from the Matthew 25 people. didn't
I
you?
did, and it's on our Facebook page, but they acknowledge the fact that we shipped them, I think it was 250 pill bottles. And it was I couldn't get another pill bottle in here. And I even put the little ones inside the bigger one and everything. I took it to the post office. And I thought it'd be about $30. And the guy goes, "Oh, that's 50 because it's an oversized package." And you have to pay what's called conventional weight. So they measure it and they say, well, instead of only weighing 11 pounds, we're gonna bill you as if it's 25. And because it's a big box, we add another 15. So that's why I'm going to UPS.
There you go. Okay. All righty, then. Okay, then the meeting is adjourned. What's the next?
Wait a minute, it was our first, our second.
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought, okay. Let's,
Sorry.
motion to make to adjourn the meeting. Who?
I'll over.
All right, Bobby Ryan,
I'll second it.
Dan seconded.
Thank goodness Cindy's keeping us.
All in favor? Okay, who are we turning this over to now for other activities?
So we have a game book.
Okay.
There will be 4 prizes per game. That sends the little tickets. I hope everybody took one.
Yep.
So and then we're gonna have our lady of the evening and company. We're gonna have her sit up there have you under that umbrella.
Oh, perfect.
Diane made the umbrella for, Jordan. So she can have pictures on the umbrella. And a lot of the decorations. Diane made all those.
Okay. What time, when do you want to do that? You're gonna give us, or do start, when you start that now or what?
Right now, start now.
Okay,
While they're doing that, we'll go to that.
okay. I'm gonna,
Go get food.
yeah.
There's lots of.
We'll point the camera at Jordan so we can see her opening the stuff. Yeah, there you go. All your friends will see your live stream. Exactly.
What it is.
Well, I think, hang on, who doesn't stay or come back? Let's see.
Linda, would you like any desserts?
Yeah, I don't know, I just about that way, see.
We just, either way, I'm like, I don't know.
Because it's so hard geographically to be good for that one. No matter what you do, it's the wrong neighborhood for somebody.
Dan, they get, Charlie gets people don't.
Oh,
they don't deserve it for their.
Come on.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I can say that. I mean, out of town, right there, yeah. But I guess.
June 14th.
Oh.
I'm getting close, and I'm getting scared. The closer it gets, like, oh, we want to like. Oh, I never seen. I'm so bad at these games.
It's not ribbons.
Well, yeah, I think we can worry about it. Well, you know, for the drive, so now.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly when I was making those.
I'm scared to worry about them.
Tomorrow, they come tomorrow. Yeah. And they're not going to be over. And but. That's not great. Well, I'll make one of my sisters do it. We didn't. We decided to do our water line space shower, which was not. Very sorry for you. That's good. True. We don't want to pick it up for. Oh,
We have to get all day tomorrow. Oh, dear. My mom said, why did we do this? I was like, I don't know. It seems like a good idea.
It's fun. I like it very nervous, like leading up to most of this.
Oh,
Good. Leading up to my time. There's a little arch, my son, so that's all in my head.
She is going down.
I'm Well,
That's what she said too.
I was coming to us, so you was about to read.
yeah, and she answers me.
And I'm like, well,
Yeah.
so I know.
I'm doing the same thing, or whatever.
Yeah, I'm still getting.
But when I get
Well,
going,
the moment in the moment I find like, we're getting on. Yeah. Already.
Jordan, that sounds familiar.
well, you know, it's like you're saying.
Oh, okay. Hey, how you been very, oh, you can have a. Oh, you're not. I'm in Celia, right by the problem there was.
Yes. She was not gonna be, so. And now. Her normal working is now trying to 8 o'clock.
Everybody, sorry, I was not working the right thing.
Baby, her little girl is 7. Makes it her baby shower. We had a gap. So I had a bath. Well, we found out today, not out. About the size from the small meeting. They don't know yet.
Ah.
But no, well, they're finding out today. You know. Well, right, so everybody. It's not good. So she would still be there if. Yeah. I would. Yeah. It's. But I was actually.
Last second, tell me. Yeah, I'm like.
I think. I was even thinking, I was thinking my ordering my ticket. Yeah, I can control their payments. Yeah. There's no like. Oh, I guess I'm gonna go to the hospital. There's the hospital. We can see. We know. No, I don't think it's. I'm like, I'm gonna go over there. And then I'm like, I'll get it done. Don't worry. So we use them.
Hey, there.
And they yeah. Oh my God. I can out How do you keep this otherwise? Oh, so they give us. Yeah, I'm so happy. He said, I never win anything. I'm so, oh yeah. It's actually a good question. I don't know what I'm feeling. Yeah, I couldn't even, I don't know what we're doing. Yeah. Well, so I'll have to like keep this. So I don't know. Oh, yeah. I've never been here. I will say, Marcy, I feel like I've been here. Later. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
About maybe five.
Yeah.
Please,
Yeah.
in there, so I think. No, I'm still.
Yeah, whatever, that's pretty weird. I don't. Yeah.
I just made.
For rotated dog, right?
All right. Baby trivia. First answer, how many bones the baby is born with? 300. Next
Well,
one.
the mayor says 275 to 300, so 275 is also right.
Hey, listen, lady. Next one. What's the first sense? It is touch. How many babies are born every second?
6.
4. All right. Babies are born without which part of the body? All right, there you go. What color was used for boys in the 1900s?
Green.
Pink. Yep. Listen, you. Hi.
My child.
All right, what can a baby do that an adult can't? Move your skull bones. Move your skull bones. No, I thought it was live your elbow. All right, when is the eye color set in an infant? 6 to 9 months. When does a baby get its fingerprints? 3 months fetus. Now, this has got to be more than that, but depends on your baby. How many baby diapers does a baby use in a year? 3,000. I beg to differ. It depends on the child. What percent of babies are born on their due date? 3 to 5%. Yes. I'm sorry. Okay, at what range can a newborn see clearly?
8 to 12.
8 to 12. Last one, when do babies begin to cry real tears?
2 weeks.
1 month. All right. Did anyone get them all? What? Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to go down with this, so everybody get your little raffle ticket. And I'm gonna pull 4. Because I'm not, as long as nobody got 100%, I'm not going down with this. All right, here, Jordan, you pick. You pick. You read it, because I can't see, so.
335530. 530, I think is the last.
530. There was extras, just in case, I had made it.
510. 510.
No, come on.
Come on, it's on. 510.
Do you have a favorite color? I thought green.
Jen, what's your favorite color?
I don't know.
Green. I say
Green.
You're welcome.
All right, yeah, 2 more. Here, you hold it. 3 more. Yeah. Did anyone have like 9 of the 10? I think it was 10, right? There's 12. Anybody have 11 answers? 10? Oh, 10. Okay, all right.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So because you had a 10, you get a diaper.
Hey, Ron.
I put, you do the same. I picked 513.
Yeah.
Anybody 513?
All right. Do you have a favorite color?
Blue.
You better have blue. You have blue. Okay.
I put the same one.
All right, Jordan.
523. 523. Nope.
Sure.
Really? 503. 503.
What was the number?
503.
There you go. Do you have a favorite color, Pam? Do you have a favorite color?
All right, good, did four, right?
I just.
Yeah, okay. All right, next game. All right. Oh. I do all. I'm just gonna read the answers. All right, ready?
Yes.
It's fleece, lean, contrary, bumped his head, baker's man, Christmas pie, curds and ways, pickled peppers, knock, keep, cupboard, shoe, wool, cat, treetop, and little piggy. Ready? Okay, fleece, lean, contrary, bumped his head, baker's man, Christmas pies, curds and whey, pickled peppers, knock at the door, peach, cupboard, shoe, wool, cat, treetop, and little piggy. Anybody get them all? All right.
I did not.
All right, Jordan's gonna pull three.
534. 534.
I think this is the.
534.
Yeah.
Oh, Bill.
Would you like to say the call?
Your turns.
Okay. All right,
524.
oh, thank you. There you go.
Did you have,
I didn't cheat, I told myself.
Okay,
529.
which color?
Green.
Okay. All right, are we on? Is that all?
That was actually.
Okay, ready? Next one, really fast. The other things open here. All right, I'm gonna read the answers. All right, true, false, false. And then the next three are true. Then we have two false.
say the number,
Oh, number 9 is true. True is number 10. True is 11. 12 is false. 13 is false. 14 is false. And 15 is false. Add up your points, anybody get 15? You get it. She's good at this.
All right,
All right.
I'm pulling 3. I feel like I'm on a time crunch.
All right.
521. 521.
Nope.
Right.
533. You? 532.
Do you have a favorite color? Well, no. How about, okay, hustle, or white, I'm not sure. Not sure if it's white, it's clear. It's clear. This is one of my 3.
517.
All right,
Everybody 517.
I think it's the ones.
okay.
535.
What? I'm on.
Well, I have to make white.
506. No.
All right. Is that all?
Yeah.
All right, all right, one more.
Yeah.
You got 2 of them. All right. Let's see how I can do this.
Candy bars or
yeah.
you're fixing it?
candy bar. All right, so. All right, first one is L. So number one should be L, which is.
I think you got cut off.
Oh, sorry, it's not an L, sorry.
Settle down.
All right, Milky Way is H, which is breastfeeding. I don't know yet. Oh, it's,
It got cut off. It might have got cut off.
There is an I, but.
there is, yeah, there is. Okay, well, we'll wait till the end. All right, yeah, there you go. Number three is Tootsie Roll, and it should be H-I, poopy diaper. Number four is Almond Joy, which is A, newborn. Number five is Twix, which is J for twin, twins. There you go. Six is Mr. Goodbar, which is anesthesiologist. Seven is Lifesavers, which is epidural. Eight is Three Musketeers, which is triplets, number F. Nine is Baby Ruth, which is K, girl's name. G is for number 10 Whoppers, which is contractions. And 11 is payday, which is C, hospital bill.
Hilarious. Yeah, one.
Yeah,
I can't see which one it is.
Okay, well, anyway, did anybody get them all?
I don't know there.
We got one wrong. She's over here.
It's on our child, really.
Oh.
Yeah. What am I? Two?
Okay, read your numbers.
522.
Oh, that's you.
522.
All right. Well, we got it, we'll give Ron, we'll give him. We'll give him, it's either there or pink.
518.
518.
Ah, okay.
How about purple? Okay.
And 507. 507? 515. 515.
All right, last, that's it, right? Last one.
There's nothing to be the.
Yeah, all right. You should have had.
Well, there's this and there's something.
Which one do you know? What, oh, I do have. Yeah, we'll do this. Yeah. Okay. Baby traditions around the world.
We're skipping family feud.
We're
That's a big
Yeah. Skip now. All right. Ready? The answers are India. And I probably won't pronounce it right. Brunei, whatever. 1, 2, 1, 2. India is number one. Okay. Brunei is number 2. Number 3 is Turkey. 4 is Iceland. 5 is Finland. 6 is Greece. 7 is Armenia. 8 is Australia. 9 is Germany, and 10 is Japan. Anyone? Give me. Anybody get 4?
1 wrong.
10, 9, any 9, 8? No 8, okay, Paul. God, read. Well, that's not helpful.
527. 527, man. Make these up. 511.
Nope.
That was fine.
508. 508. Nobody's 508? No. This is my list. All right. 504.
Woo! All right, now, did anybody not get? Okay. No.
I didn't get any. Yeah. You know, I wanted to 3, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now, with like me. That's.
Okay. I know, it's my dog. Web. Yeah.
Yeah, so we do.
Gonna go up there?
I'm going.
Yeah.
No. Oh, you made it hard for me. Am I still on camera?
Yes,
You are.
you are.
Oh.
They did everything.
Yes. All right.
Except.
Somebody wrote down my thank you.
Oh, okay. You write it down?
Oh, I was gonna say, somebody wrote it down. Okay. Is anything, does it matter? Scrap?
And they don't run brains out.
Okay. Oh my God, this is.
You write it out.
This is from Bobby and Bill. Minor.
Oh, I don't know, she could grab.
I'm just grabbing. I don't know what order it comes to order. An adorable little undersea onesie.
So sweet.
What a teething ring. Thank you. Got it. I don't want to put you there. So cute. You have my shot.
And I also extra favorite ones. Oh, is that cute?
We'll say baby boys.
I love.
A cool baby clothes in general. I don't mind like it's staying amount. Okay, whoever had the llama bag. The llama bag. I can't get over how they are.
I know, my kids are never.
Ron and Linda.
No,
Oh my God. It's a little teething mitten. It's so cute. Towels. Thank you. I don't have anything, so appreciate that. And wait, there's one more thing in here. Oh my God. I have pet bunnies at home, so I love bunnies. Thank you. Yes. I can. I think I might be, me and my brother go out. Oh. I'm making a mess. Sorry, I'm making a mess with my.
That's right.
Yes, permanent. Yeah. Throw the garbage in. Yeah. This is, there's, oh, wait, there is a. Annalisa, thank you. These are little doggy drool bits. These are my registry. You have my registry. You know, when they're drooling, it has to be kind of cute. He's got little bosses here. Thank you. You get a Boston Terrier. The drool bits. This is from Mary Ann. I'm sorry for making that. Donkey wrapping paper, which is adorable. Ooh, more clothes. This is my obsession baby look. Oh my god, dinosaur baby clothes. Oh. Marianne. Look at the little feet. I'm gonna put it here. Yeah, it's right here. Pam. Ooh, this looks like it's handmade. Is this crochet? Oh, the one I didn't have to make myself. Thank you. Oh my God, thanks. I have not finished it. I started a baby blanket and then never finished it. So I really appreciate it.
It took me 3 years to make my daughter's first baby blanket.
If I ever get it done, I'll be impressed with myself. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah. So soft too. Too big to over. Oh my God.
Need help?
Now that's behind you guys. This is, but how cute. This is you, Maria. Was it you?
Yes.
That's so cute. Little baby brother. 2 wipes.
Just for the father.
I was gonna say, is that for Mike? I think that's for the baby. Yes, and wipes.
That's for the baby.
Thank you. Do I get one too?
There's yours.
Ah, we got a set, all 3 of us. I was gonna say, I'm gonna need them. Thank you. 2 wipes. Okay. Are you taking pictures of me? Well, try not to get my dog blown. If you can.
It's okay.
Yeah, that was us,
This is for you?
We were a bit rushed, yeah. And then-
No, but I will say for me. I will take some for myself, thank you. I need to be comfortable. I got some, I've had one of these. No, I have to buy myself comfy clothes too. And, oh. With the little frog, that's so cute, thank you. I love Disney stuff, so that's perfect. Oh my gosh.
Well, see, now I should maybe get home.
I know, oh my God, get home. It's all gonna stay in the car until you get home.
There you go.
You can come
What
unload.
time does he come?
He goes at 2 o'clock.
Oh.
I know.
You're like, oh, good, you know, 9.
He was at work. He was
I
at
was
work.
hoping he would be.
He was there. He gets home at 11. There is the card. This is from Cindy and Gary. Books. Yes. A ton of baby books. I've been trying to start my library. A fairy tale book. These are so cute. And then Paddington Bear, which was like my all-time favorite. So thank you so much. This is so cute. If anybody sees, if you give a mouse a cookie, that was one of my favorite books ever. Somewhere at like the library sale, maybe. Okay. I need like movement. I'm like. Oh, thank you. I am having a hard time reading this
Oh, it's my handwriting
one.
problem.
Oh, this is in the club itself.
Yes.
It says Bolingbrook Garden Club. I was like, whose name could that possibly be? Thank you. 2 gift cards, Meyer. I'm obsession. I love Meyer. Oh, thank you.
You gotta find Deckard somewhere.
Listen, I admire way too much. Thanks for everything. Okay. Another card. Got a little tiger on it, my favorite animal. I
I think it says Patty and Jerry. And, ooh, is this a Starbucks gift card? For me, for me, this is what I'm gonna need, as much caffeine as humanly possible.
You have to stay away from them.
I mean, if this baby's up, if he's moving at 1, 2, 3 in the morning. So I'm gonna need coffee. You're dumpling. Catherine? Where did you get this wrapping paper? It's got little bunnies and ducks on it. It's really, really cute. Where did you get the wrapping paper? I need it.
I'll tell you how long I've had that.
Really adorable. I love it. Oh, it's okay. Okay, it's not what I get. I want to rip it. Now it's there.
It don't matter now.
I can. Oh, it's a little stop. You're my little cuddle bug. Now what? How do I open this? Somebody help me. Can I just pull it? I don't want to mess this up.
You can pull it.
Somebody worked hard on this. It's cute. I'll open the card. I was trying to preserve it. That's adorable. This is from Jan and Tom. What is it? Well, I don't want to mess it up. It was pretty.
You want reading it?
Yeah, you did it.
Okay, now.
Does it technically?
She did it. She can undo it.
All right, now you can have.
Thank you. Oh my God. Well, one basket, because I'm gonna need that. Oh my God. Oh my God, these little bird box, little babes. Oh my God, did you make these? Thank you. Look how cute they are. Oh my God, I drew on it. They're so cute. Bird claws too.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna need a ton of these. Spit up rags. A ton of them. Oh my God. Did you make these too?
Yes.
It's little mittens and a hat. Is this 2 hats? Thank you. So cute. Thank you for that. Tons of this is spit up racks, like endless spit up racks, which is oh my God, stop. Thank you, Jim. Thank you.
They're not like rocks, three more there.
There's 3 more blankets in here. Yeah, I was gonna say, you did a lot. Tons of bibs of blankets,
Yeah.
spit up cloths, oh my God. Well, listen, well, let's be thankful my brother's moving out before the baby comes, because he uses the laundry machine more than I do. Oh my God, this one's so cute, thank you. Oh. Should put tags, just start getting tags with your name on it. Start adding to the things. I started doing that. Is this a gift? That's for you. Oh, thank you. Just from who? I was from you. Okay. I was like, these are so tiny little boots.
Yeah.
I didn't do it, bought
Oh my gosh, who is this from? Is there a card from you, Diane?
Yeah.
Oh, there is a card.
She painted that picture.
No way.
The one behind.
This one?
Yeah.
It's on the steel for that one. I mean, how do you guys come to the same exact thing like that? Oh, adorable. I want this for me. I don't think, do I have to give this to the baby?
No,
I kind of want it for myself.
you know.
First come, first served
Yeah,
mine.
yeah.
Oh my God. A tiny little bear hat. Oh, baby on board, yes.
It's not nice though.
Okay, no, the thing is, I'm not stickers.
Don't make so.
Listen, it's a necessity.
It's
I'm
okay.
a caterpillar. Oh, and this is. Also, I want for myself. These are really cute. They're for me until it gets here. Also, very.
Here's-
Oh, the caterpillar.
Doesn't
I
hurt
love
too
stuff
much.
in-
Maybe I can get anything.
No, it's all gonna be for me. Blocks, rainbow blocks. And all kinds of these bath toys. Yes. This is so adorable. It's full of actors.
The bathtub, there's toys, it's a whale.
It's a whale. I don't know. It's a little whale. Horrifying and everyone. And this, and a very hungry caterpillar spot. Thank you, guys. This is so sweet. Thank you.
Yeah, you gotta hold him for.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Hold on. Does it come out? I'm scared to break it.
Yeah, it's not a good time.
It's okay. Wait, oh. Come on, it's stuck. I'm stuck on my little basket here. Oh my gosh. I'm stuck everywhere. Okay. Yeah, give her the bag. Get it. Here, I got the bag. I got the belly.
Yeah,
That's the money stuff with the belly.
there we go. Perfect.
I was a bit wrong.
There you go. Now get that, yeah, there you go.
Thank you guys so much. This was very, very sweet. And this is my first shower before my mom, and you beat my mom. This is my first step, so I really appreciate it. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I said I'm bringing the baby.
Oh, yeah.
Once
Got a
I'm,
lot of great-
once I'm recovered, he's starting to come with me to meetings, so.
Got a lot of great-
I know, listen, I can just pass around and like, hey, get a frame. I can get my arm. Love that. This is a cute one. I know, I'm gonna say, but I love it. I'm just getting to myself. Yeah. Did you make this too? This is adorable. This is so, that's a good idea. Like, just that. Okay, let me. She is crazy stuff. This. Oh,
No.
Oh my God, I just do counterfeits, would be like. Oh, it's a real thing. She snuck out of there, so. Oh my God. I'm gonna do all this.
You want to take that off?
I can't, you want to keep your stand.
No,
Keep
no,
your stand. So, I don't think. I mean, this was a shower, and then I'll take it back. So why not have somewhere to just put it, you know? I did a night.
In a bag.
I really appreciate it. This is fun. I'm feeling a little full.
Well,
Well, now, they're been. I know.
So. I mean, the more people, well, it's basically like this. We saw it very much.
It works.
I need my. I'll tell you if they do that, yeah. Well, I'm not. I mean. Yeah. Yeah. You know, yeah. Well, so you should have to sort of do the museum, the stuff, so if that's what you want, that's what you want to do, and if you child. Yeah. The small one, I thought they were. This one. Our nursery is like. Our nursery is like, so I mean, hey, first, like, green, like. Just being. Oh, no. Except if it's like a dog. Wait, I remember this from when my sister's baby. There's some. I think it's. I remember the big thing was built, I mean, work.
So exactly.
You know, like you're so good. Okay. That's what I need to do. You know, you should. I'm being serious. I actually do want to learn. No, I want to learn how to sew.
All right. If you don't express how, like, I get, yeah. Like, let me get it for your. Let me get it.
No, yes, yes, right.
I told some actually did take that.
Every time. Yeah.
Baby showers at this point.
But
One for my break. I'll take a look. It's gonna be just two of them. I think they look together, but doesn't count. So, and two showers. Okay. I think it's really just far too. I'm taking your bed. Whatever this position. Yeah, I'm sorry, but this. Something, you know, pros don't know what's going on. The right I want you to. You get all the credit. You planned it with right. See, everything. It's virtual. It just makes me wonder. This was just garbage, so that was.
Yeah, that's.
Let me. I would love it. I would love it. Totally, because I feel like my mom is. Honestly, Mike too, he's probably jealous. He's like, you could go eat. Yeah, I was texting him, and I was like, so you keep texting him. You're good luck. He's like, whatever, you can eat and get presents. He's like, I'm at work. That's not my fault. He did very good. I'm impressed with this, it really is. He's a bad. He's He does what it is, and he gets about like, I don't know. He said, so maybe it's like, this would be like much better than baby. I know.